On point with Pretty Baby. Um, excuse me, I'm gonna set this up right here. Um, I wanted to come back. Actually, I was influenced to come back. I have the message, you know what I mean, as you all see in the description, uh, the uh, the title, etc., whatever. Basically, like I said, when God blessed us with a good man, women do not mess that up. Ladies, don't mess that up, okay? I'm gonna get into it, but right quick, I want to say thank y'all for tuning in for another video of mine, segment, etc. On point with Pretty Baby. Y'all already know, you know what I mean. If you like what you hear, thumbs up, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying. I would like for you to be a part of my community. Let's grow together. Let's do this, okay? So, anyway, like I said, we spend a lot of time praying to God, you know, praying for a good man. You know I do. You know, I'm not ashamed. It is what it is, you know, and I know that there are many women out there that can relate to it. However, when we get that good man, we seem to lose focus, you know what I'm saying? Focus on the fact that, okay, first of all, we spent a certain amount of time, however long, praying for that man, being alone, etc., whatever. We pray for the good man. A good man coming to our life. And I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. Because I know that men, you know what I mean, go through the same thing, you know what I mean. They get blessed with a good woman. However, they lose focus or whatever, get distracted by some pretty legs, pretty ass, pretty face, you know what I'm saying, those dimes or whatever. Then boom, they going up, they're cheating or whatever. They basically shit on their marriage vows, wedding vows, or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So it goes both, so male and female. But I'm particularly speaking to the ladies because I am a lady, okay, and all my experiences has been because of me being a lady, or you get what I'm saying. Y'all understand what I'm saying. I only been experiencing it from a lady standpoint. But anyway, like I said, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we'll, you know, cheat, you know what I'm saying, disrespect our vows or disregard them or whatever. The reason why, like I said, I was influenced to come back here because I just watched a few clips, about Clarissa Shields, and Papoose, and also like duetted a video on TikTok, but that's. But anyway, it's like we know the story. Papoose was in Remy Ma's corner for years. You know what I mean? And it's like they represented black love and all that stuff. And it's like what I'm saying, for the most part, we always seen Papoose as a stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? Honoring the women, not just his wife, but women in general, you know what I'm saying? So you got to admire a man like that. And then we see how tough he was in her corner, you know what I'm saying? He held her down all the years that she was in prison and everything that he did and all that stuff or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you ask me, it seemed like kind of like he took the back seat, you know what I'm saying? Where, he took himself out of the spotlight or whatever in order to push his wife, or at that time she wasn't his wife, but to push his female ahead, you know what I'm saying? To support her, to jump on, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but anyway, to support her, to make sure that she get it. You understand what I'm saying? So he was there for her, and it's like, wow. So of course I felt bad when all the stuff initially happened or whatever, and she, what I'm saying, she cheated on him or whatever, and it's like, wow. It makes me like, dang, that's a good ass man. How could you do that to him? And it's like, but we all know the thing that's in the media and the news now. Clarissa Shield, she's with him now, And like I said, I think I heard the ladies that they supposed to get ready to have a baby or something. I don't know. I just wish him all the happiness. Look, Papoose, he deserved it. But I want to say this, Remy Ma, ladies, when we get that good man, we have prayed so hard for him. We have spent so many lonely nights just, oh God, send me a man. Then we get that good man, then we basically be fucking up. You know what I'm saying? We want to cheat. We want to do whatever. Sometimes we don't want to fulfill our marriage vows. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to do what it is. I don't know why I'm jumping, but anyway, you know how they say how you get them is how you keep them. I mean, in the beginning, oh, we doing all the cooking, we doing all the cleaning, we doing all this, we so nice, whatever, So anyway, that made me think about my video when I said, you know, what makes a person marriage material. But anyway, in the beginning, the man is, oh yeah, you're marriage material, whatever. And then let's say 6 to 9 months down the line or whatever, especially after you get that ring, you have changed. And it's like, I don't cook no more. I gotta do this about myself or whatever. No, ladies, we gotta keep up the same, you know what I'm saying? Routine, I guess. We got to keep up the same because that's who we are. That's who they fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? Continue to be, you know what I'm saying, submissive. Continue to be faithful. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it because when you think about it, oh, you got this good man in your corner, like I said, reflect back on the time when you didn't have him. You know what I mean? So like I said, ladies, when God bless us with a good man, let's not mess that up. You know, I shared my story. I actually wrote this in my book. Give you more details about that again a little bit later. But anyway, you know, I was living in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, up to a few years ago. I think I moved there in 2016, and then I left there 2020. But anyway, you know, I was with this guy. You know, he's from Antigua, and you know, everything. You know, okay, we lasted and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie. After a while, I got comfortable, and then I stopped cooking. I never cheated, but I stopped cooking. I stopped being, you know, what's the word? I don't know. It's like sometimes, you know, I was kind of argumentative. I on myself. I tell on myself. I tell it. You know what I'm saying? Tell the truth, shame the devil. But it's a lot of things that changed about me, you know, that was opposite or different from how I was initially, you know what I mean? I don't know, you know, sometimes we can get, you know, a little like irritated, whatever. Anyway, that's another story. So one night, my daughter, who is I don't know what age she was, probably 19 something. But anyway, she was living in Chicago at the time. I was living in Georgia. And I know she should have probably been with me, but she wasn't. Anyway, she came to town to visit or whatever. And because of something that she had done, he didn't want her in his home. I was disrespectful, and I ignored it. I didn't care. I'm like, well, that's my daughter. Well, quite naturally, we as parents, you know, mothers, whatever, that's my daughter, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I went ahead, I let my daughter in, and, you know, not that very same night. I think it was the next night. But anyway, she said something that was kind of like disrespectful and rude. But before I can like check her about it, he checked her or he cussed her. He called her out of her name. And that didn't sit well with me. So now I'm all up in his face and she's, you know, all up in his face. Instead of me being an adult, I'm not gonna lie. Instead of me telling my daughter, no, chill. I got this. You know, I didn't. But I went right along on the side of her, and we both all up in his face or whatever, woo. And I put my hands on him, and Lord knows I regret it to this day. But I put my hands on him, and this man is such a good man that when the cops came, I think he ended up calling the police. He did. But anyway, when the cops came, he had such a heart. He didn't press no charges. He just, you know, always forgiving. He actually even let me back in the home. You know what I'm saying? Now we know, you know what I'm saying, had that been someone else, a different situation to have or whatever, we know normally, remember, like, man, you and your baby, you and your kid, y'all get the heck gone. You know what I'm saying? And I know I would have been mad at that time, but now in hindsight, thinking back, I couldn't even blame him. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I put my hands on him, and he let us back in the home and everything or whatever. So now fast forward, and this years later, after I left him down there, I came back up north or whatever, and eventually, you know what I'm saying, as I made my transition, I realized that, you know what I'm saying, I was wrong. You know, I put it like this, I probably realized it then. However, I was just so, it was just something in me that just wouldn't allow me to, you know what I'm saying, woman up and fess up and accept that responsibility or hold myself accountable. You know, like, okay, well, I was wrong, let me be a woman about this. You know what I'm saying, I didn't apologize, I just left. You know what I mean? But like I said, years later, it's like it was constantly on my conscience and on my heart, like, you know that you was in the wrong. So when I went back to find this man, he was nowhere to be found. He had deleted his Facebook. He didn't have, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't connect with him on Facebook or anything. He had deleted his number. I couldn't call. It was just, so honestly, I was messed up, y'all. I was really messed up because, like I said, I was really sorry for what I had done. And so I'm going to God, and I'm like, God, I just want to apologize. I just want to apologize. I just want him to know that I'm sorry. You know, I was wrong and this and that. So for years, I could not do that. You know what I'm saying? Every other year, something I call and try to find him, and I couldn't. So I thought that he had went back to his country. You know what I'm saying? To his, you know, his native country or whatever. And I was thinking, like, I would never see him again. I would never get to apologize. Now, let me make myself clear. I didn't want to see him again so that I can get back with him. No, at that point, we have really, really, like, grown apart. And it's like, you know, I couldn't see myself back with him. But I definitely wanted him to know that I was sorry. I was very much remorseful. And it was, like, really so much eating me up inside. So fast forward a little bit. This was like about maybe 2, 3, maybe. Okay, it was the day after Valentine's Day. You know, Valentine's Day just passed. So anyway, I don't know. I mean, something just came over me, and I was thinking about his mom. I'm like, well, let me see if I can find his mother, because if I can find her, maybe I can get something, a word or something through her, and you know, go that route. Anyway, couldn't find his mother. So I'm like, dang, I ain't gonna never get to apologize. Wow. So I'm praying, well, God, you know I'm sorry. But it was just something in me that said, well, God knows how sorry I am, but he needs to know how sorry I am. So something came out, some say, you know what, let's search him up again. You know, even though it's been years or whatever. I said, well, maybe he back on here. And true enough, I searched him up, searched his name or whatever. Boom, he's there. He's on social media. He's on Facebook again. But guess what? His profile has him and his wife. Yes, God blessed him to get married. He has a wife. You understand? I may not have been his person. Well, obviously I wasn't, right? But you know, what, for whatever reason. But it's like, okay. And this is beside the point, but I'll say this. I'm happy for him. I'm glad that he's happy. You know what I'm saying? All that I want is to make sure that I apologize and that to let you know that I'm sorry for what I did. I don't want you back. I don't want you to, you know what I'm saying, consider taking me back. Period. That's just out of the picture. I want you to be happy. I want you to continue in your marriage. I'm not a home wrecker. I don't do stuff like that or whatever. Good. But I want you to know I'm out here in this world. And what I did to you was wrong. And that is what people need sometimes. They just need a sincere apology, period. But anyway, my point is, ladies, when we get that good man, you know what I mean, whether we marry him or not, whether we, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, don't mess over that man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because guess what? When you fuck up, it's hard to go back. It's hard to erase it. It's hard to make up for that. You know what I'm saying? Because they say it all the time. You know what I'm saying? When you have hurt a man, it's hard for a man to go back. It's hard for a man to forgive. It's hard for a man to love again. It's hard, y'all. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, God, just think of this. It's hard when you haven't done anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? Trying to convince a man that you're loyal, trying to convince a man that you're good and you're the best for him or whatever. It's kind of hard trying to convince a man because a man is like, oh my God, it's worse than pulling teeth. It's worse than pulling teeth. It's so hard, y'all. So when you get that good man in your corner, don't mess it up. I'm trying to tell you, don't mess it up. So Remy, you cheated on Papoose. You did whatever you did, whatever. And I know you might be angry if you see this. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you see it or not, but I'm just going to be real. You know what I'm saying? You did what you did to that man. So right now, you cannot be in the spotlight or anything trying to cry or claim to be the victim. The whole world see what you did. You understand what I'm saying? So now the thing is, okay, muster up, whatever. Hold yourself accountable. You did what you did. Now it might be time for you to move on. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If y'all will rekindle whatever. I know this, Papoose and Clarissa, y'all make a cute couple. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pretty. And y'all want to know what was beautiful to me? Papoose is not about, you know what I'm saying, your features. Papoose is not about, oh, okay, well, your status is this and that or whatever. Papoose obviously looks at the heart. He looks on the inside. He considers He considers a lot of other things that a lot of men don't. He considers these things, and it's more serious. It's like, I have nothing but love for that man. You know what I mean? So whatever route that you take, long as you be happy, happy, healthy, have. But anyway, I can't do nothing but support him. And it's like, but anyway, ladies, I just want to let y'all know, don't mess it up, because it's hard to get it back. It's hard to go back. It cannot be erased. You know what I'm saying? To this day, he has not responded to me on Facebook, and that's fine if he don't. I just wanted him to know that I'm sorry. You understand? So by me putting it out there, I know it's out there. Okay. Only God knows when he'll see the message, if he'll see the message, XYZ, as you know, saying. But the thing is, like I said, when I lay eyes on the profile, I see, yes, you are here. So I can communicate. You don't have to text me back. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to do anything. You get what I'm saying? I just want to put that out there. Okay. So eventually I'm sure that he will, even if he leave me on read, but eventually you'll see it. And that's that. But ladies, don't mess it up. Okay. Don't mess it up. So Remy, baby, you know what I'm saying? You got to bite the bullet. You got to, you know what I'm saying, own up to your own and just deal with it, baby. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Clarissa Shield, though. So, and I'm a fan of Remy as well. But I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you messed up. You messed up. You messed up. And like I said, y'all, don't mess up, okay? We spend a lot of time praying for these good men, and when we get them, sometimes, you know, some of us, we really do. We mess it up royally. You hear me? Royally. And so, like I said, I just know that was eating me up. And until I, did that and got that out there, I was just really, really messed up. I was hurt. But then it was like, it really wasn't nothing I could do, because it's like, well, you made your bed, lay in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it was. So I thank God that I had the opportunity to do that. So now, again, getting to this, you know what I'm saying, On Point with Pretty Baby. Y'all make sure that y'all, you know what I'm saying, follow me, subscribe, or whatever, you know what I'm saying. Y'all can follow me on other platforms too. I'm on Facebook. I'm on, not Twitter, Lord, on TikTok. Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And all things is On Point with Pretty Baby, okay? Excuse me, I'm sorry, I was reading a notification. But On Point with Pretty Baby. I have other, yeah, other platforms or have other pages or whatever. And actually, at some point, I'll put it in my description as well. But anyway, thank y'all for being a part. Thank y'all for listening in. And if you like, give me a thumbs up, share it, you know what I'm saying, subscribe or whatever. Come on over and be a part of my community. And I would love to have you. You know what I'm saying? If you have anything that you want to share, do leave it in the comments. Give me some feedback. Let's all do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to grow my community with more like-minded people who enjoy hearing the word. Okay? Not the word, the Bible, you know, but the word, the words I have to share with you. Okay? Thank y'all for being a part, and I look forward to more. So this is Pretty Baby with On Point with Pretty Baby. And come back. You're welcome to come back anytime. Okay? God bless.